Today we are talking about how I write emails that land clients that pay between 2k and 20k each, and I'm going to give you 3 examples that you can use and swipe for your own business, because I want you to be able to send emails and then celebrate like Homer here because you get leads and sales directly from your email list. So just to clarify as well, we are talking about email marketing, not cold emails. That's something entirely different. So this is for you if you have an email list of past customers, clients, prospects, leads, people on your database, on your CRM, in HubSpot or High Level or somewhere like that where you have permission to send broadcast emails. I'm going to show you how you can turn those names into high ticket clients every week by writing these kind of simple text-based emails. And this is primarily for you if you are a coaching, training or some kind of online education business, or maybe you do offline stuff as well, you do live events and you want a way to sign up more clients from your email list without having to put on more events, workshops, challenges, webinars, or take sales calls or any of that stuff, because we do it just purely in the inbox. My name's Sam Whelan from emailclosers.co, and I've been using this system I'm about to share with you now to sign clients for my clients from their email list for the last 4 years or so. And as you can see here, just to give you an example, this is a WhatsApp chat with one of my clients, and we used this process to sign 24 clients in a single month, and this was in July, I think, which is traditionally quite a quiet period, but we still managed to sign up 24 clients at £3,000 each using these type of emails that I'm going to share with you right now. So before I get into the emails themselves, I just want to explain a little bit about why these types of emails work so well. Think about it. If you have, say, 5,000 leads on your email list or 10,000 leads, you might get a 20% or 30% open rate. But what you have to remember is that most likely different people are going to be reading your emails every month, depending on what's going on in their life and how important the topic is that you're writing to them about in terms of the problem they have and how they got onto your email list in the first place. Generally speaking, a lot of the time when clients don't buy, it's not necessarily because you have a bad offer or you're doing anything wrong per se, but it's just a timing issue, which is why having a regular cadence of emails going out every week is going to sort of retarget the people on your list and gently remind them that you're there and you're ready to help them when the timing is right for them to move forward and get your help with whatever it is that you can help them with. So that's the first part to remember, that there's always going to be ripe fruit each month on your email list who are there ready, for you to pick off the tree and make the sale. And it's just a question of you making the ask basically and making the offer and being there regularly, which is why these pipeline filler emails that I'm going to show you work so well, because you're just getting straight to the point. You're saying, look, we're doing this thing. Would you like to join us? It's going to solve your problem. It's going to get you the outcome you want, and just reply back to the email, which is a very low pressure, low tech kind of ask for them to do. They don't have to fill in a application form. They don't have to book a sales call, which a lot of people are sort of intimidated by. They literally just have to reply back to your email, and then you can move them through a sales process there just over email, or maybe have a DM chat or a WhatsApp chat, something like that. Alright, with that said, this is the first type of email. I'm calling it the pipeline filler 1, the 1 question email, which you may also know as Dean Jackson's 9-word email. I want to give credit to Dean because he invented it, and it is an absolutely incredible way to start the conversation with people on your list who maybe you haven't heard from for a while, or they haven't heard from you if you've not been emailing regularly. And basically you're just asking a 1 question, 1 sentence, very short email, expecting a reply. And the structure of it, looks a little bit like this. In the subject line, you want to put in something basically that they want. Very, very simple. Not like a big marketing style, lots of benefit or anything like that. Just literally the thing that they want, that they signed up to your email list. You're going to put that in the subject line. So for my list, I could put in new clients, and that's it. Okay, that's all you need, just to trigger their curiosity, basically. And we're going to say, hi name, are you still interested in getting more clients from your email list? Sam. And that's it. There's no call to action, there's no email signature, it's just short, simple, and expecting a reply. So that part's key, right? And we're basically asking them, are they still interested in getting the outcome that they signed up for in the first place? Okay, and we're just reconnecting with them, and we're restarting and opening the conversation, which is really key. And you'd be surprised how amazingly well this works. If you have an email list, I dare you right now to go and send an email like this, and you will be shocked. I've done this with clients. Every time I start managing a new email list, we send out a 9-word, 1-question email, and we get 50 replies, 100 replies, sometimes 200 replies. And guess what? Those replies are all new leads for your offer, whether that's $1,000, $2,000. So it's super, or more. Okay, so it's just super valuable. And look, there's different variations you can use. You can say, are you still interested in, and then put the outcome or the result that they want. You can say, are you still looking for, would you like to get, and then there's just a couple of examples here. So, are you still interested in quitting drinking? Are you still looking to get in shape before the summer? Would you like to get clients without social media? Obviously, these are different examples from different industries, but I think you get the point. The next one we're going to use is the RSVP email, which is a little bit longer than the 1-question email, but it's still pretty short. And we're going to basically give a slightly more detailed invitation and let them know that there is an offer available. We're telling them that something is happening with or without them. That part is quite key. It's just a subtle psychological thing where if they know that it's happening with or without them, it's kind of like, okay, let's see what's, do I want to be a part of this? It's like if you're invited to a party and there's other people going to be going, you're more likely to be interested. All right, so for this example I've used a fitness offer. So it's saying RSVP is basically that again it's an invitation like you would get back in the day, so you're like, oh wow, what am I being invited to, right? So this one we're saying, I'm getting together with a handful of male CEOs who want to get 6-pack lean in the next 90 days without starving themselves or giving up wine and pizza. Would you like to join us? And then sign off whatever your name is, Mr. Guru. So we're calling out who we want to help, male CEOs. We're giving the result that we're offering, 6-pack lean in the next 90 days. So again, we're assuming here that the people on your list have already signed up because they're interested in this thing. But for whatever reason, the timing hasn't been right yet for them to move forward. But now we're coming in and making the offer again, very specific, very short, asking them to reply to take the next step. And then this part's key as well, because we're saying without. The without is very important, because you're saying, look, you can get this result that you want without having to do the things that you don't want. Obviously this has to be true, okay? So that's key. But here we're saying, look, you can get 6-pack lean, you don't have to starve yourself, and you don't even have to give up wine and pizza, which maybe they've heard before. So they're thinking, okay, so that's interesting. I can get in shape without giving up my favorite foods. All right, so that's the RSVP, the kind of the short version, and then I have a longer version I want to show you now. If you want to get this email and the rest of this document as well, you can do so by going to emailclosers.co, and I'm going to put it on the welcome email for you to get, and you'll be added to my email list so you can get my emails and see how I do my marketing. I also have a longer training on this channel for the email closer model that we use to sign clients from between $2,000 and $20,000 without live events, hiring and managing a sales team, doing webinars, workshops, any of that stuff, again just using email, and I'll link below this video as well. So this is a longer RSVP email again, so we're inviting them to take part in this offer, and this was for a property education company in the UK back in 2020, so you'll see the COVID references and that kind of thing, just to bring you up to speed there. Let me make myself a little bit smaller so we can see what's going on. So we're calling out in the first line who we want to talk to. We're saying, look, if you're in a job slogging away all hours under the sun and you have a threat of a P45, which is like where they give you your notice because you're getting the sack basically, which was happening a lot of the time. In the next part we're talking about, and you still find the household budget getting pulled in all directions, kind of like the arms and legs of a Stretch Armstrong toy. I just highlighted that because we want to use visual copy whenever we can, just because it's more entertaining and it's more persuasive as well. If you can paint a picture in their mind and show them what you're talking about rather than just telling them. Okay, so we're calling out who we want to speak to. Again, this is for people who want to get into property investing. And then we're telling them what's happening. Would you be open to working closely with me and my team over the next 12 weeks? Again, they're on the list. They know who the company is. Okay, it's not completely cold, but we are building up to make the offer, and we're telling them, look, this is something that's happening, and would you like to join us? And then we're sort of talking about the big outcome promise, which is getting their first high cash flowing rent-to-rent property deal and netting around £1,000 per month in profit. Again, we're using the without here, without using any of your own money or even owning the property yourself. Okay, so we're busting an assumption in a way, because they might not know that is possible to do. They might think they need to have hundreds of thousands of pounds in savings in order to get started with investing, but we're saying, look, no, you don't. We're talking about handling an objection here, because they might think that, oh, property investing only works when the economy is doing well, but we're saying, look, some investors are cleaning up right now and they're bucking the trend even during 2020, and yeah, it's making it a little bit more attractive for them in handling that objection or that doubt in their mind. And then we're giving them a key insight, which is something we always try and do in every email, is to give them something to really think about and bust an assumption or shift their perspective in terms of the problem that they have, and make them look at it a different way. And they think, shit, that's why I haven't been able to solve my problem yet. I've been making this assumption, whereas now I know that I can do it a different way. So here we're saying, knowing how to gain control of in-demand rental properties with no money down, it's a high income skill nobody ever can take away from you. So yeah, again, they might have not known that before, now they do, and just sort of planting the seed in their mind to think that there might be a new future available for them. Next part, we are adding in a qualifier, and we're saying it's not for everybody. Okay, so no offer is for everybody. We want to push away the people who aren't a good fit, and then in return that's going to attract more people to us who are a good fit and who we can help. And then the final part is a call to action. A lot of people like to put a link there to book a call. We like to get them to reply back to the email and have a conversation there. Basically, they reply back. We say, hey, thanks for getting in touch. We send them 2 or 3 questions to qualify them and get them to answer those questions, just to make sure it's good fit for them and for us, which is obviously very important. We don't want to be taking on clients who aren't a good fit and they're just going to be a nightmare to work with. So that sort of qualification process is very important. If they meet that qualification process, we then send them the offer invitation, which is just on it can be a Google Doc like this one, it can be a Notion doc, Evernote, it can be a video, and that invitation walks them through the whole offer, how it works, exactly what they get, the outcome they can expect, pricing, guarantees, risk reversal, all that kind of stuff. And because it's so specific, and the offer that we have that we're making is kind of a productized offer. It's standardized. We're able to do that and sign up clients for between 2K and 20K just using email and text-based messages like this. With one client I'm working with now, we're averaging 15 to 20 sales at £3,000 each using this email closer model. And if you're interested in that, there's a entire training on this channel. I will link below so you can go through the whole model and see if it'd be a good fit for your business. And don't forget to sign up at emailclosers.co as well, because you're getting some free goodies and some extra example emails from a $40,000 campaign which you can swipe, model and deploy as you wish. Okay, bye.